Many thanks for staying. The Nigerian Armed Forces say it has deployed troops across the country to clamp down on violence by extremist groups. The Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, during the bi-weekly briefing at the headquarters, said the troops will not fail to apply military tactics to defend the nation's territorial integrity. General Buba, who recounted the sad incident in Shiroro, Niger State, on the loss of some men and soldiers of the armed forces, said there is no strike without injurious consequences.
In the first instance, troops, while conducting offensive operation, entered into an ambush in Kudu general area in Shiroro local government area of Niger State. And then the ambush and the firefight resulted in the death of 3 officers, 22 soldiers, while 7 were wounded in action. As a result of this, there was need for casualty evacuation, whereby the Air Force helicopter was dispatched. While that process was on, that operation was on, and inbound to Abuja, the helicopter crashed. And it crashed to Kaduna, sorry. It crashed. And it crashed with 14 of the previously killed in action personnel at the ambush, 7 of the previous wounded in action personnel at the ambush, the 2 pilots for the helicopter, and 2 crew.
Speaking further on the incident, the Air Force spokesperson, Air Commodore Edward Gabkwet, cautioned against the tendency of allying with terrorists to frustrate the efforts of the Nigerian troops.
I continue to be very open about these operations, and accidents in military operations are nothing for any military organization to be ashamed of. We're fighting an insurgency, and if anybody thinks insurgency is something that is tackled in such an easy way, then you should go back to the history books and find out how other nations have been facing the same problem. What we see in other countries is the citizens of those countries rallying around their armed forces and supporting them. But when we come back home, it's so unfortunate what we see some of our citizens do. It's as if there is a kind of joy that we derive when the armed forces have this kind of mishaps.
The Defense Media Director revealed that the military's ongoing theater operations within the last 2 weeks across the 6 geopolitical regions of the country yielded positive response as troops neutralized 28 and arrested 92 terrorists, 6 gun runners, 3 kidnappers, and rescued 82 victims, and 6 collaborators. Also intercepted were 7 perpetrators of oil theft, with the recovery of 108 weapons and 564 ammunitions.